Hello lovely people, wishing you all a happy and prosperous new year. Well, as Sunday evening rolls around, it is difficult to overcome the feeling that the celebrations have come to an end and your alarm will go off tomorrow morning, beckoning you to office once again. That sometimes can make it pretty hard to enjoy what's left of your holiday. But if you join me on Z Connect, then it is possible to kick this sadness and even look forward to the first working day of the new year with excitement and vigor. So together, let's make it happen. Kanika Kapoor, the voice behind hit numbers like Chittiyaan Kalaiyaan, Baby Doll and many others, was with us in Dubai recently. We had a chance to catch up with her and talk about many things such as her career, musical preferences and much more. Catch all of it exclusively on your favorite show, Z Connect. Hi Kanika, welcome to Dubai and welcome to Z Connect. How's Dubai treating you this time?
Dubai is always so much fun. I love coming back. I feel like it's my second home. And Dubai has been really fun. Film Fair has been insane. I mean, I was blown away by the whole arrangement and the way it was done. And even today at Wonder Mom, you know, it's just been so beautiful to see all the mothers, you know, coming together and, you know, being facilitated. So very proud to be a mom. And Dubai is really fun, always. That rhymes.
Superb. Well, before we get to your music and career, you got married recently. So congratulations for that. And we read that your son, you know, took you to the mandap. That feeling must be so surreal. Tell us about it.
You know, it really was. I still don't believe I have 3 grown-up kids, teenagers. And they're like my friends. I think I had them when I was a teenager myself. So it was surreal. Like and the fact that they were so happy for me and they, you know, all gave me a hug and said, you know, we're all in this together. You know, it was quite sweet. So yeah.
Nice. So you know, singers generally get you know, they are always known by the most popular songs that they have sung. You know, musicians, singers. Even though, you know, no matter how great, how huge their body of work may be. Did that happen to you after Baby Doll?
Singers what?
They just are always, you know, tagged by the most popular song.
Absolutely. I'm still a Bollywood, a Baby Doll singer, Kanika Kapoor. It's really sweet, but it's funny. But I've done a lot more, you know, than just one song. I mean, this year we had a big song called Oo Bolega in Pushpa, and that's been quite a rage this year. And yeah, so
your body of work is huge.
I'm proud to be the Baby Doll singer, and it's something that changed my life and will stay with me forever.
And what's coming up next for you?
Lots more music and movies and singles, and watch the space.
Have you considered an acting debut?
I don't know. I'm never say never, but it's something I've not had time for between kids and family and work. But you never know. So we'll see.
Okay. Okay, before we try and make you sing, we have a small rapid fire for you. Let me just quickly grab my phone. Okay, easy one. All right. If you had a choice to have one superpower, what would it be?
Just to make sure that everybody in the world was able and fed and lived a beautiful life. Everyone.
Okay. Do you prefer being featured in your own songs?
Yes, I like that. I mean, I don't mind either, or it should suit the song.
Okay. If you had to sing a duet with one iconic singer from the 90s, who would it be?
Udit Narayan.
Okay. Forever favorite.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right. A song that you feel is most close to your heart?
Well, Chittiyaan Kalaiyaan is my favorite. Yeah, that's something to me also.
A singer that you have enjoyed collaborating with?
So many. Actually, I won't give one name. It's been a lot of them.
Thank you so much, Kanika. It's been a pleasure talking to you. It's great meeting you always, and we wish you all the very best for your journey ahead.
Thank you.
Besides being a mark of excellence, awards are also a motivational tool that keep you going. I will take you to an awards night right after this short break. Stay connected. Welcome back. Hozpitality Group held its 13th annual CEO, GM and Revenue Conference supported by Sheraton Jumeirah Beach residents with over 100 influential hospitality leaders in attendance. The objective of the event was to create a unified platform for the hospitality sector. Audience gathered some excellent insights from key personnel of renowned international hoteliers and professionals serving the hospitality industry. For a peek through to the exciting evening, catch the story up next. Hi Daniel, how are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Well, we were listening to you up there in the panel discussion. Tell us what were the highlights of it?
Well, the highlights is that definitely we have a lot going on here in Dubai. It has been an incredible year, 2022. And moving into 2023, there are a little bit of concerns, mainly, of course, with regards with the economic conditions and political situation. The overall inflation going up and the cost raising, but overall we are all optimistic that it's going to be another great year.
Great. And what are the challenges that you've of course faced since the pandemic came in? Now it's all we're leaving it behind us and moving forward. So what are the new things that you're doing again to fight against what happened then? I'm sure there are still some after effects that you're facing.
Yeah, well, I think the pandemic gave us the opportunity to click the reset button in many ways. The first one is that the Atlantis, the Palm, was undergoing a huge renovation program. We have been renovating all the rooms and all the food and beverage outlets and all the outdoors. And together with that, we went through a repositioning of the resort in terms of rates, as well as taking a much higher qualitative approach. Together with that, the rates have been increasing, and so the revenues. And also it gave us the opportunity when we really had no business to really relook at the business itself, and myself and the team have invested a lot of time, resources and energies in total revenue management, exploring all the needed technology as well as processes to really carry out a proper total revenue management and food and beverage optimization as well as water park optimization.
Wonderful. Wish you all the very best, Daniel. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Right, Alex, there's a lot I can talk to you about, but let's start with the event that happened here today, the panel discussion that you were at. Tell us the key highlights of it.
Especially with the CEO, some nice insights, I thought. HR, same things, how things were tackled after COVID and during COVID, very important. The panel I was moderating, I found the most exciting one, of course, which is about revenue, especially comparing to 2018-19 pre-pandemic, and then 2022, which markets are coming back up into Dubai, and how do the commercial teams and the revenue people see the outlook on 2023. Everybody is a little bit scared. Saudi is opening up and blossoming. Other destinations are coming up again. And in 2022, of course, yeah, Dubai was kind of one of the top 5 destinations in the world, if not the top 1. So now moving forward, how will that, how's the outlook in 2023? That was exciting for me to discuss and get some insights from experts.
What was the most interesting insight since you met the general managers and CEOs of different hotels?
Interesting is the exchange rate, euro US dollar versus AD, where indeed travelers from Europe and the US will have to reach deeper in their pockets to come here.
Great. So you're into consulting business, and you were saying something about Tomorrowland. We want to know about that.
I'm currently taken on board to head the Terra Solis Dubai project in the desert by Tomorrowland. So it's a little sister of Tomorrowland. It's a desert oasis, restaurant, beach club, but it's not a beach, so I couldn't call it a desert club, which is unique, with some glamping tents, lodges, and all of that in the middle of the desert with a touch of magic of Tomorrowland, which of course you all know have one of the best dance festivals in the world.
So the rumors were true that Tomorrowland is coming to the UAE, and you are a huge part of it, and you're going to make it possible for people of the desert to enjoy that festival.
Exactly, absolutely. So during the week, enjoy the sun, the sunrise, the sunset, and then during the evening there might be a party or two.
Well, we look forward to that. Thank you for talking to us today, Alex.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Mr. Ahmed, please tell us about today's event. I'm sure you gave and got some great insights from the discussion panels here.
Thank you very much for inviting me for this interview. It's a great pleasure to be part of the panel discussion about human resources. And definitely what I have taken out from this event was actually people. Everything was talking about people, when the CEOs, general managers and owners, they are really concerned about people. And the HR panel, we also talked about people and interest of people, and are we going to have a challenge finding the right people. Even in the revenue, they touched also on people and talents that delivers to the hotels. So
you realize people are the most important resource of any organization, even the hospitality industry, of course.
they are indeed, yes, people serving people, that's our motto.
Thank you so much, sir.
No, but I would like to thank you and thank as well Raj, who's invited me for this panel. It was very useful and beneficial, and I hope that everybody enjoyed it as much as I did.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Right, I think you had some really interesting discussions tonight with the CEOs and general managers and owners in the hospitality industry, and there were discussion about revenue, distribution, HR. Tell us, what were the most key findings of tonight?
I think everybody is very optimistic about what is going to happen. Obviously, this year was the best in terms of Expo, in terms of all the other things, soccer, FIFA happening. Next year, people are talking about what will happen next year. So obviously, people are optimistic. Some people said it may not be the same as this year, but they're still positive. So things are looking better. Things are looking, especially in this region, they're looking good. And we are all positive, so I'm sure.
I'm sure we are all positive, but then the pandemic has, of course, taught us a lot more than we could have ever imagined, right? To be prepared for things like these, and some things which you sometimes can never imagine or dream of have happened due to the pandemic. Anything like that, or maybe something else could just happen. So how are they preparing for it, especially in this industry?
Hospitality industry especially, is a very adaptable industry. So, on a daily basis, things change. They have learned from whatever happened in the last 2 years. It was very difficult for the industry, but the industry came back, and came back more positive, stronger than ever. So, obviously, there are good things that we have learned from the past. There are bad things we've left behind. It's always, we have to look positive, and we have to look to the future. And we know that things are going to be good, especially in this region with the vision of His Highness. I think it's amazing, and good things are coming. And believe me, good things are coming. For us, we have 5 events next year.
HonorFX invited us to the grand launch of Team HonorFX Falcons that played at the World Tennis League in Coco Cola Arena in Dubai recently. Watch glimpses of the press conference as well as our exclusive conversations with some of the loved tennis players right away.
it's ever been done in a place like Dubai. I think it brings a lot to Dubai, and Dubai, the players, the entertainers, they enjoy coming here and what it has to offer as well.
Just like tennis is a sport where you are alone on court, and it's very difficult on your mind psychologically. When you're trading the markets, it's your money, you're making decisions, and that's also very, very difficult, especially when you're losing, when you're winning. Very, very similar to the same feeling on court, although of course in a completely different context. So I really like this parallel, this analogy between the two. We may also be involved in other sporting events which involve sponsoring teams down the line, but for now this for us is a fantastic association in what is a great, great event.
I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of changes, especially when it comes to such a sport as ours, and it's fairly traditional. But you know, I like the format. I love the idea behind it, and it's great that all the players can, I think, connect to all the audience, and it's something new, something fresh. So I think that's welcome to all of us.
Yeah, of course, I think it's for every young athlete. It's like a dream to become a great player, especially like be on the top. But for me, it's not about numbers. Actually, anyway, you have to go on court and compete and show your best. Doesn't matter what's your ranking, like your first or your, doesn't matter, 100 or whatever. So it's all about enjoy this pressure, this journey. Actually, yes, you're right. So it's not about numbers. About enjoying the game, the love of the game. I think all of us here love tennis since we are young, and of course our dream is to become one of the best players in the world. But I think for us right now is to improve day by day, give your 100%, and what they say, enjoy the journey, and yeah, a little bit.
Right, Filippo? It's a wonderful event you've organized here, and to, of course, you know, celebrate the launch of World Tennis League, and we met some of the great players that you have on board with it. So tell us why HonorFX decided to do a league like this.
First of all, thank you very much. It's great to have you here in this fantastic setting that we've organized to announce the Team Falcons participating in the World Tennis League as HonorFX's team. So for us, it makes a lot of sense to be involved in entertainment because we have a community of traders. We have people that are very loyal to us. They like what we do in terms of trading experience, and it's a way for us to make sure that our clients, our community of traders also get to experience something unique, something special.
Okay, wonderful. But why tennis?
I think tennis has a lot of analogy with trading. In tennis, you are competing against yourself. You're competing one against one. Even on the markets, when you are winning or losing, holding a position, there's a lot of psychology behind it. There's a lot of mental effort, and I think that really resonates with some of our traders, as well as, of course, elite athletes that compete in individual sports.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Filippo.
Pleasure is mine.
Wish you all the very best with the league.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're going to make you meet a man whose racket does all the talking. If you're a fan of tennis, then you've got to watch us in conversation with him right after this short break. Welcome back. He received his first tennis racket at the age of 3 and later went on to reach unprecedented heights in his tennis journey when he achieved the world #3 men's ranking in 2017. Does this ring any bells? Well, we are talking about the Bulgarian tennis player Grigor Dimitrov, whom we interacted with at a recent tennis event in Dubai. Check out our glimpses from our exclusive conversation with the tennis star up next. Grigor, tell us about your association with the World Tennis League.
Well, what can I say? It's new, it's different, it's exciting. I got the chance to meet all the owners and basically everyone that has been helping to make this event happening. I think it's a great initiative. And looking forward to get out there, of course. Let me see how it goes. It's a new format, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, wonderful. We are looking forward to it as well. We want to take you back in your journey and know from you, at what age did you decide that you wanted to be a tennis player, and what inspired you to become one?
I started playing tennis when I was 3 years old, so it was a very, very different situation for me.
3 years
Yeah, I was at
old.
3 years old. I come from a very sporty background. My mom is a former volleyball player. My dad is a tennis coach. So ultimately, I
in the
wanted to be,
family.
yeah, it's in the family. But I wanted to be in sports. I didn't really plan on being a tennis player, to be honest, but I was very excited to be a tennis player. And then I think I was around 10 or 11 years old where I said, okay, it's done for me. This is what I do.
Yeah, superb.
Yeah.
And tell me, there have been, of course, so many achievements you've had over the years. Is there any one particular moment or achievement that you cherish and it's very close to your heart?
Yeah, there's multiple moments in my career that I feel that I have, I keep very close to me. But you know, our sport is so difficult. So I always say so liquid because you never know. You might be playing bad for 3-4 weeks. All of a sudden, like you play amazing, you win a big title. So I try to embrace every time that I get out there, and I'm also trying to savor every little moment I have, whether it's good or bad. Of course, bad are never fun, but the good ones are very good ones. And we're really excited and looking forward to really get the most out of it. And for me, I think obviously becoming a world champion in 2017 was probably one of the biggest highlights for me. But last but not least, I also appreciate a lot of my junior career as well.
Wonderful. Tell me, Grigor, since your dad has been a tennis coach, you obviously picked up a lot of things from him while growing up and learning to be a tennis player. What is that one thing that you learned from him which you will never forget?
Oh, I would say it's the life experience. Honestly, it has nothing to do with the game. He gave me all he could give me in a way, but I think the life experience that I have, I'm very fortunate to have such an amazing parents. Mom and dad has been my heroes. So,
Yeah.
So that's that.
Wow. And tell me, is there a pre-match physical and mental routine that you follow?
Yeah, of course. I think my routines are very simple, but they're every single day. And obviously, I like to warm up at the same time, sort of eat the same food. So just try to. The things that have worked the day before, you try to repeat them again.
Repeat them again.
Yeah.
But pre-match, do you have something like, few moments where you do something every time?
Yeah, you meditate a little bit, you listen to music. I think it's important to put some imagination into the match. You kind of replay the match in your head already and get out there the best way you can.
Yeah.
Great.
Grigor, tell me, are you adventurous? Do you have like a, bucket list that
Yes.
you... What is that one thing on your bucket
I
list?
wanted to jump from a plane the other day. I just didn't have the
Whoa.
time. Yeah.
You want to do skydiving?
Yeah, I want to do skydiving. I want to do like a bunch of things. I like speed, so I like anything that is on 4 wheels and stuff like that. So really looking forward to that.
Super. We wish you get to do that, maybe
Yeah.
in Dubai or somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell me, apart from tennis, is there any other sport that you enjoy watching or playing?
I love sports. Honestly, I love watching anything that is on TV. Any sport, and I play nearly all the sports that exist out there. There's very little sports that I haven't played, and I would love to, but it's a bit difficult at the moment.
Cricket?
That's the one sport I want to try. For example,
You want to try
I wanna
that?
Try that. That's why I don't
Oh.
want to say cricket, but that's the one.
I said it because
Yeah.
I'm from India,
There
and of
you
course,
go.
cricket
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like in our blood.
Of course, of course.
Wonderful. We hope you
Great.
get to play that as well, and I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you will ace it in that
Thank
field
you.
too.
I'll do my best. Thank you so much.
What is your one advice going out there to young tennis players or who are trying to achieve this dream of playing tennis?
Be yourself. Most important is be yourself. Family is the most important. Everything else, you surround yourself with the right people, and always follow your own path. Never follow somebody else's path. You can see, adjust, maybe do something what somebody else done, but don't follow through all the way through. You carve your own path, and I think that's the beauty in it.
Super. Grigor, it's been
Okay.
wonderful talking
Thank
to you.
you.
You're very, very inspiring in
Thank
your
you.
journey and your conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Wish you
for
all the
having
very
me.
best with the World Tennis League.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's it for today. I will see you all next Sunday, same place, same time. But before I go, I want to remind you all one very important thing, and that is to keep following us on our socials to stay updated with new events and interesting content. Wishing you all the success and happiness in the new year. Take care. See you soon.